Well, good evening, Bridget. Bit of an unpleasant surprise, to be honest. I thought we were scheduled for a briefing tomorrow afternoon. What's got your thong panties in a twist?
Well, sir, sorry to bother you at home, but it's come to my attention that an urgent situation is developing in Paris, and Monsieur Plantagenet requires your presence.
Yes, I see. Everything is fine, Jorge. Miss Fox won't require any attention at all tonight, unless of course you feel an urgency in your loins. Perhaps your Peruvian Becca needs to take flight.
Senor Allister.
No! No! No!
Mi no van vantis mujer.
I don't blame you, Jorge. Her tits and ass are certainly not comparable to tarts from Lima. I'll give you leave so you can watch the news with Anderson Cooper. Buenoche, old friend. Oh, and don't to forget to feed the iguana. It likes large, hairless rats, with the teeth removed. Best of luck.
Sir, really? Why must you insist with your juvenile games? Poor Jorge probably hasn't had sexual relations in years, and he's likely gay, so why torture that manservant?
Oh, behave, and don't think Jorge prefers sausage, because he actually keeps a gaggle of Brazilian escorts on speed dial. Now, about Paris?
Very well, sir, but tell Jorge that I've learned a few moves that would likely curl his moustache. Well? Nothing complimentary to say? Only crickets, sir? Well, okay, about that dire Paris situation then.
Oh, Bridget, my dear, I thought I heard your clever banter. Did you say something about moves that would make my toes curl?
Good evening, Mum. Not sure about curling your toes, but I could certainly recommend a great little Vietnamese place for a pedicure. Then maybe a foot bath?
Ah, don't play coy. A foot fetish is not to be ashamed of. Many years ago, Princess Margaret rubbed my little feet before she inspected my hymen for integrity. She preferred virgins then.
Well, Penny, don't tell royal tales out of school. The walls have ears, although not as big as that obtuse twat, Prince Charles. I mean, just imagine banging Camilla, and not Diana. An absolute travesty to waste such fine Spencer pussy. Meow meow. My God, those bedroom blue eyes. Too bad there were no camera phones back then. Splash a few pics on my Facebook.
Yes, well, Allister, I'm certain your wife needn't be subjected to your princess fantasies at this very moment. Perhaps I'll be on my way then?
Oh, rubbish, my dear. I've heard countless tales, and even observed a few lascivious acts. Now, don't be in such a rush. Let me give you a tour of the mansion, starting with my closet.
Well, ma'am, I'm not one to be closeted. Never preferred carpet in there, always liked hardwood. Laid well and amp. Straight. So sorry about that. Now, might I speak to Sir Allister alone?
Certainly. Perhaps another time, after some gin and tonics, and watching Ellen on TV. But don't tire poor Allister out, he needs the energy to get that fucking iguana out of my toilet.
Best of luck in Paris, sir, and give those bloody frogs a good going over.
Yes, will do, and promise me you'll leave poor Jorge alone. The man simply prefers big black tits. Get over it, Bridget. Yes, don't look shocked. Of course I know everything, and some of those pics and texts you sent him were just a wee bit graphic, don't you think?
Well, shit.
Yeah, so quit blowing up his phone with porn. Accept his rejection with grace, my dear, as it will be commonplace when you turn 30 and hit the wall. Stiff upper lip, eh?
Sherry, I'll give you my number, and you can send me photos of those little titties. You can call me or even dirty, dog licking, or monger if you like. Yes, please.
Careful, Frenchie. UK birds are quick to shed knickers, but slow to grasp the art of carnal pleasures. your tiny manhood is likely best serviced in the mouth of a coked-up Paris tranny. Right then. Time for a little shameless promoting. www.allistercollins.com. Go to my website, and enjoy it.